Hey, welcome back, and in today's video, Corey Feldman, he was stabbed. It does appear that someone wants him gone. Now he reported and said that, well, just come on and let's check it out. It does not look good. Corey Feldman stated on Twitter that he was attacked Tuesday night in an incident that the actor called an attempted murder. Now this is the original tweet here. It says, I'm in the hospital. I was attacked tonight. A man opened my car door and stabbed me with something. Please say prayers for us. Prayers go out to Corey Feldman. We all hope that you're okay. Now before we get any further into this, some of you might be thinking, who is Corey Feldman? And if you don't know, well then we just cannot be friends. Have you ever seen The Goonies? Clearly you have not. The Goonies was a 1985 action romance that lasted 1 hour and 54 minutes. It was a very, very good movie. A cult classic here in the USA. 88% liked this movie. When two brothers find out that they might lose their house, they are desperate to find a way to keep their home. They find a treasure map and bring some friends along to find it. They are all out looking for the X and trying to get away from a group of old bad guys who also want the treasure. This movie was absolutely amazing, and if you haven't seen it, I highly suggest that movie. Now going back to the point of the story. Now you guys might be saying, okay, the guy was stabbed, but what's this got to do with anything? Well, listen to me. This is not the first attempt. This is not the first weird thing to happen to Corey Feldman. It's been going on in Hollywood for years, and I'm not the only one to notice. Paul Joseph Watson says Corey Feldman has lived in the fear of his life for a while now. Last night he was stabbed while sitting in his car. Just a coincidence, I presume? It is strange. A lot of these things seem to be happening to him, but it does seem like somebody's after. Who is after Corey Feldman? Could it be the Illuminati? Now, it very well could be, and a lot of people are saying that this is a false accusation. But they say, claims he was suggested multiple times by a wolf pack out to get him. Now that does seem a little weird. LAPD was investigating the case as an attempted homicide. LAPD could not confirm or deny that anything was happening. Any such investigation was taking place. Corey Feldman has been involved in a couple other wild, controversial accusations. The actor speaks frankly about his $10 million campaign to make a movie about the alleged pedophile ring in Hollywood. The Hollywood pedophilia conspiracy has been very large this year. It's a touchy topic, but a lot of people are being exposed for it, and Corey Feldman jumped straight on the wagon for that. He knows how that sounds, but he promises it's actually a conservative figure, considering that he plans to do with the money. Feldman wants to make a feature film that exposes the people in Hollywood that he says have been abusing child actors for decades. That sounds like another conspiracy for another video. Along with this documentary about the exposing of the pedophilia in Hollywood, Corey Haim, a longtime movie actor pair, they were a power duo in their younger years. God rest Corey Haim's soul in peace, he has passed on. Mother has labeled Corey Feldman a scam artist. Judy Haim, mother of the late actor Corey Haim, was hit out at Corey Feldman over his new crowdfunding campaign to expose the alleged Hollywood pedophilia ring. Feldman asked his fans for donations to the project, with the Indiegogo campaign aiming to reach $10 million in order to pay for legal team and security for him and his family, as well as funding of the documentary. Now, it's very difficult for me even to ask my fans for donations. It just feels wrong. That's my personal opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I do want to go to E3 this year. But the thing is that it seems that Corey Feldman has been involved in quite a few of these things. It could be a coincidence. It could be a conspiracy. Let's read on. Corey Haim's mother says he's been talking about revealing the names of his and other abusers for 7 years since my son died. Judy Haim said now he wants $10 million to do it. Come on, it's a long con. He's a scam artist. If he was serious about this, he'd share the information he has with the police. I could see how she feels this way. I mean, he has this information about, you know, that could potentially help a lot of people, and instead of just giving it over to the police, he does want $10 million. It's not the way that I would go about it, but hey, we don't know. My own personal opinion on this is, yes, this is a new headset, and I know it is pretty cool. Thank you for acknowledging that. But my own personal opinion on this is, he was stabbed in an attempted homicide, he said. And he was tweeting from the hospital. I hate that he got stabbed. I hate that, you know, if he really was hurt, that happened to him. The thing is that, you know, he's hollering homicide, and I feel like if for it to be a homicide, there has to be a known conspiracy and people out to get him. The Illuminati do come after people. It is a thing. But the thing is that he could have just been a victim of a random stabbing. Maybe it wasn't a conspiracy. Maybe who really knows? So after he started making these accusations and saying that he was going to expose anything, along with all the stabbings and weird things, he was arrested days after making the claim of sexual abuse allegations, which seems to be strange to me. Former Hollywood actor Corey Feldman has been arrested on a marijuana charge in Louisiana after his tour bus was pulled over for speeding, days after he made the headlines for speaking about the allegations of pedophilia in Hollywood. Now there's 1, 2, I think that's 3 coincidences. How many coincidences do you need before you kind of realize that there's something going on? Craziest thing is, after he was pulled over and arrested for this, no illegal or street drugs were found on the bus at all, which was why nobody had to spend the night in jail. It does seem like that there's more to this than we know. Maybe it's an Illuminati conspiracy. Maybe somebody's out to get him. Maybe Hollywood's trying to shake him down. Maybe they're trying to make him quiet. On the other end of the spectrum, maybe he's a liar. Maybe he's money hungry and he's not that much of a good person. I really can't say. We can only speculate at this point. But as interesting as this is, I am interested in what do you think about this? Do you think that Corey Feldman is lying about being stabbed? Do you think that he is making stories up and lying? Or is the truth much greater than that? Is Hollywood trying to shut him up? Is this a conspiracy? Is the Illuminati having another attempt at control? Who can say, really? But why don't you go ahead and leave your creative and/or interesting responses in the comment box below.
Thumbs up for the likes. Thumbs up for those likes.
And as always, brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video. I mean, I don't know. I can't say for sure. Things in Hollywood have been very crazy as of recent. There's not just this allegation going on. There's some stuff going on with Taylor Swift. Things are happening. It just takes a quick Google search and you will see that. In a video I did a couple days ago, it was the one where I said if you guess a number, we'll do something special for you. And I had it wrote down here. I know you guys have been wanting me to show you. This is the number. And if this was your number, which I've already reached out to you, I think there was only about 3 people that actually guessed the right number, which it's 4. You are welcome. It is 4. 4 was the number. That means you have won. What have you won? Message me on Twitter and find out. And if you guys are not part of the Twitter fam, I definitely think that you should probably go do the following thing that people do. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe with notifications turned on and be a part of the Rep Squad. Be in the comments section after every single video because I'm going to be there. Greg the Cat's going to be there and the whole entire Rep Squad's going to be there. And that's just another reason why this channel loves you.